Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working overtime right now to make sure his empire won't crumble apart.
Remember when all that Diddy stuff was coming out, where it was linking Diddy and Jay-Z and all those allegations? Remember Jay-Z came out standing 10 toes on everybody, threatening to sue everybody, but his name get mentioned in this Epstein blender, and I ain't heard from him. Right now, Jay-Z and the rest of the celebrities, they so quiet you can hear a cat piss on cotton.
If he's the common link between all these people, so you have all these accounts saying this, so the runway stops when it comes to the Epstein files for Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, when it's Jay-Z, oh no. He's in pictures with all these. It can't be true.
He knew all of them. So which is it? Because it's real when it pertains to people like Trump, but the runway goes out when it comes to Jay-Z.
He had a whole album and tour with R. Kelly.
Yo, what's up, guys? Social media's focus on Jay-Z's inclusion in the Epstein media storm is said to be a distraction from Trump and other wealthy, powerful people's involvement with Epstein. But regardless of it being a distraction or not, Jay-Z's inclusion has sparked a firestorm of commentary from Black Americans, and most of it is bad. From Jay-Z's questionable timeline of relationships with younger women, to his shady business dealings and disturbing alliances, many Black people are speaking out and analyzing who the hell Sean Carter really is. It's safe to say the jig might just be up for Jigga Man.
I feel like Black people need to be a little bit more upfront about how Jay-Z and Beyonce operate in the Black community. They pretty much give off and have sustained a presence of like royalty or a very kind of specific idolatry that is likened to saints. It's kind of creepy.
For the past 2 decades, the media and hip-hop culture has treated Jay-Z like the king of Black America. He's been presented as the pinnacle of Black male masculinity and the picture-perfect image of rags to riches success. Whether you're a Black man from the hood or a Black man born with a silver spoon in his mouth, we've been bombarded with the message that being like Jay-Z is the ultimate end goal. From his success in music and as a business mogul, to a superstar trophy wife, to his relationship with the highest levels of office through Obama, the Jay-Z propaganda machine has been relentless. So the first thing we're going to look at is the conversation surrounding Jay-Z's relationships with Aaliyah, Foxy Brown, and Beyonce.
My whole thing is, why are y'all shocked and surprised about Jay-Z? Like he wasn't with Beyonce when she would... Beyonce. Like, really? Really? You're shocked?
The same thing that people look down on R. Kelly for, Jay-Z was engaged in the same type of activity. So my only point was, why y'all still honor him? Because y'all think he didn't, or because y'all don't know? Like, some of the facts was out there, like his artist Foxy Brown, you know what I mean? Even his business partner Dame Dash said he never wanted to sign Foxy Brown or didn't want dealings with her because of her age. But Jay-Z signed her. He had songs with her where they talking about stuff like that, and she was only 15 at the time, and Jay-Z was 27. And Jay-Z has a son named Rymir who been coming forward and been in the media a lot lately, and he been fighting for a paternity test for a while now, you know. And if Jay-Z was to ever take the paternity test, I'm pretty sure that Rymir would come out to be his son. But that's not the issue. The issue is that when you go back in time and you see when Rymir was born and you see how old Rymir's mother was at this time, you know, you would see that he had an underage girl pregnant all the way back then. So, of course, he's not going to want to take the paternity test.
He had a whole album and tour with R. Kelly.
Yo, who did R. Kelly mess with underage?
Aaliyah.
Who did Jay-Z mess with before Dame Dash?
Aaliyah.
So you're talking about underage women, and before that, who did Jay-Z sleep with when she was underage?
Foxy Brown.
I'll say allegedly.
Allegedly.
But it's been known for a long time throughout the whole 90s. There's a trail. It's pattern recognition.
Yeah, it's a pattern.
Now the runway runs out when it comes to the Epstein files. So which is it? See, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
This is what I mean.
A 20-year-old Pharrell song called Young Girl, featuring Jay-Z and questionable lyrics, has gone viral, and a lot of people are side-eyeing Jay-Z's verse.
Now, why would Jay-Z say this? just doesn't look good, Jay-Z. That doesn't look good.
As in 2007, he did an interview with Charlie Rose where he told Charlie he met Beyonce 10 years prior to that day. 10 years before 2007 would have been 1997, which would have made Beyonce only 16 when they met. If we look at Jay, when Charlie asked him this question, he starts to act a bit suspicious. When he's asked how long ago he met Beyonce, he didn't give a straight answer, only that he's known her since she's been recording music, then stating that it was 10 years prior.
Because Beyonce has a deal and they know I know her. So, but
how long have you known her?
Wow, a long time.
How long? 10 years?
However long she's been recording. That's when I met her.
Don't you remember how long it was?
Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
was it 5 years? Was it?
I met her 10 years ago. I met her 10 years ago.
But did you say to yourself at that time, wow?
I said, yeah, that's a fantastic talent.
Was that what you said?
Yeah, because.
As you heard for yourself, you can see Jay-Z didn't want to answer that question. He appeared a bit nervous and was caught off guard by that question. The look on his face alone shows guilt and that he didn't want to answer. What this interview proves is that Jay-Z, who was 28 years old in 1997, was already around Beyonce when she was only 16 years old. We all know he was attracted to her since he met her, as just a couple years later, they would start their public relationship.
In this interview here, Carson Daly asks how they both met, you know, the biggest names in the music industry. He kind of started looking weird, and she just kind of took control. You can see from her eyes, you know, if people who know how to read body language, and you could tell that she was not being truthful. Catch how awkward he is. She starts responding how they met, and look at his face. And you can tell she's very uncomfortable.
How did two of the biggest names in music even meet?
Well, we met a long time ago. Award shows, a lot of different performances.
Honestly, I find it very hard to believe that Jay-Z was dating an underage Beyonce. Beyonce's parents watched her like a hawk in the sky. Beyonce's situation was not like the Aaliyah situation where there was no parental or adult supervision watching over her. Matthew Knowles put so much time and energy into protecting Beyonce from the industry. I find it very hard to believe that Jay-Z would have been able to get close to Beyonce before she was of age. So this is why I don't believe that Jay-Z had anything to do with Aaliyah while she was underage. Aaliyah has said herself that nothing happened between her and Jay.
Jay-Z and I are very good friends, and we've hung out a lot, and that happens in the business a lot. If you have friends in the industry and people see you together, they assume that, you know, you're dating or you're with that person. Then that's not the case with Jay and I.
And Dame Dash has even said himself that Aaliyah chose him over Jay-Z.
But you dated her after your artist dated her. You don't think
my artist did not. He was trying her. Everybody put their bid in. I will never, I'm going to tell you right now, as a man, I'm never, ever wifing a girl that any of my friends smashed. It's not happening.
So why'd you date her after Jay?
I just told you that. Now you're reading the papers wrong. We all were
Even if he slept with her, why did you go after her?
I just told you I would never. That should tell you something right there. We were both putting in our bid. None of us had scored. That's how it went. So when we were all trying to get it, Aaliyah, everybody, that was Aaliyah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't him. Just because he tried and gave flowers and got denied don't mean I can't try and win.
One of the weirdest things about this Jay-Z news bombshell is how popular social media blogs and podcasts like The Breakfast Club have reacted to this news. Before Jay's name was thrown into the mix, Charlemagne was on some, if anybody's name is named in these files or in association with Epstein or anything, they need to be dealt with accordingly.
It's just funny how the news works. Cause Bill Clinton, wrote a letter to, Jeffrey Epstein as well for his birthday, but nobody's talking about that. And Jeffrey Epstein had a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress and high heels, in his New York mansion, but nobody's talking about that. My thing is this. I don't care who's on the list. Everybody got to go. Burn it all down. Like, that's just simple as that. Mutually assured destruction. Whoever's on that list need to go. Nobody needs to be protecting pedophiles. I don't care what party they are.
But after Jay-Z's name is brought up, Charlemagne starts backtracking on some, oh, wait, y'all, we need to look at the situation and think logically and critically.
Like, when that story came out and it was like Eminem's in the Epstein files, Jay-Z's in the Epstein files, Pusha T's in the Epstein files, I'm like, I had to go see for myself. These are people that we grew up on, and I need to, what? I had to go actually look. And then when you look and realize, oh, this is just a public hotline number that anybody can call and leave any type of message.
But believe all women, Charlotte.
No. You see the story about Jay-Z. The woman is like, It was Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, Attorney General William Barr, and it was some CEO of some company in 1996. Yeah. Reasonable Doubt came out in 1996. Like, what are we doing? What the f would Pusha T be doing around Harvey Weinstein in 2007? Like, what are we like in 2000? Why would Harvey Weinstein be around Pusha T in 2007? And by the way, I'm gonna say something. All of this shit is gonna come out. I'm not even talking about FT5. I'm talking about low vibrational hip hop right now. And you're going to see who is behind so much of this stuff. You'll see who's getting paid. You'll see who's paying them. All I do is just give you the warnings, like, boom, watch. And then everybody gonna be sitting back like, all of this shit is really targeted all the time.
Are you saying that there might be a system that exists not only within hip-hop, but within all forms of media where certain accounts collaborate and target other people by the use of bots and misinformation?
The Breakfast Club's lead journalist, Lauren LaRosa, got a lot of pushback from people for tweeting in a way that read like a defense of Jay-Z instead of just reporting the news. So the conversation is being had these days that people like Charlemagne the God and platforms like The Breakfast Club are basically glorified Rock Nation mouthpieces.
Y'all notice how it ain't been no blogs, major blogs posting about that Jay-Z being found in them Epstein files? Oh, okay. Okay. Ain't no blogs. TMZ, Shade Room, the Jasmine brand, they're all silent. You guys see that? Nicki Minaj can call you a sucker and it's everywhere. It's the end of the world. Breaking news. Jay-Z was found in them Epstein files. Everybody on mute.
Hey y'all, so I have a question. Where are the blogs reporting on this Epstein files list? But how is it nobody is talking about that? But they still want to talk about Nicki Minaj. Now, I've been holding off, like, talking about Nicki Minaj because of everything that's been going on, you know, with her, like, being with Trump, getting, like, the gold card. And the blogs literally have been talking about it nonstop. They've been talking about her for 40 days and 40 nights. It's, like, getting a headache and everything like that. Because the Shade Room posted it. Because I remember I opened up my phone. I was out driving around today. I opened up my phone and saw that that the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk posted about the Epstein files list and about Jay-Z and Pusha T being on there. I'm posting screenshots for y'all right now, where they literally posted about Jay-Z and Pusha T on the Epstein files list. Tell me literally why they took the post down. And then if you go to the Shade Room or you go to like Hollywood Unlocked, you go to Neighborhood Talk, TMZ, they are literally to this day still talking about Nicki Minaj. Like, it's given that Rock Nation called y'all up and said, listen, take this down. Like, I see what you're trying to do. Y'all trying to like say, no, don't worry about this. Remember, she's still the bad guy. Let's go ahead and focus on this. I don't like it one bit. Y'all, I really went back on the Shade Room page. They deleted the post about Jay-Z being in the Epstein files. So this only proves that Nicki been right all along. When it comes to him and whatever he got going on, and when anybody speak out about him, they get stuff deleted off the social media.
Different aspects of Jay-Z's business dealings are also under examination. One being this disturbing clip of Rihanna talking about the way she entered into a business contract with Jay-Z at the beginning of her career.
He said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief. But then he said something about a window and a door. Oh, then he said, he did it whole I did a lot of homework on you this lady. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
The other scandal is based on the released 2014 emails between Epstein and Jess Staley, who is an American banker and the former CEO of Barclays. Basically, Staley said that a large part of the reason why American black people don't protest and fight harder for change is due to black celebrities like Jay-Z being used as a tool to keep them in line. In 2012, the NBA team, the Nets, moved from New Jersey to Brooklyn, and it came with the construction of a new arena, the Barclays Center. Jay-Z was positioned in the media as one of the primary owners of the team and used as a pawn to reassure black residents in the area that the arena would be a positive for the community.
The Barclays deal was one of the most horrible deals ever done, especially in sports. They played Jay-Z like a fiddle. They played the community like a fiddle.
At the end of the day, when the stuffy businessmen were like, how can we gain momentum in terms of gaining public support? behind this? Who's the person that are we going to reach out to? Robert De Niro? Are we going to reach? No, we got to get Jay-Z.
They put him on a big billboard in Times Square as an owner of the team. And a lot of people really thought that he was actually the owner of the team.
They would not have been able to sail through, those that own the majority part of the Nets, all of the issues that had to do with zoning and rezoning, etc., without having someone like a Jay-Z involved.
I think it's a case of Jay-Z pimping corporate America as much as corporate America is pimping Jay-Z.
Politics is a messy business, and local politics might be messier than national politics. So for Jay to have discovered this in the course of pursuing this professional basketball team for Brooklyn, what did he expect?
I am one of the people who was affected by Barclays. We didn't even know that it was going to be related to Jay-Z or called Barclays or anything. We just were told that we would need to move. We knew that eventually if we refused, which we of course did, that they would buy the building right from up under us, which is really ultimately what happened.
To finish this video, we're going to take a look at the black celebs who have recently taken a stand against Jay-Z. It's interesting that more black celebs are showing that they don't rock with Jay-Z, because it's definitely an unspoken rule in the industry to never speak negatively about the Carters, especially if you're black. So starting with Kanye West, this is what he had to say about Jay.
If you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, oh, Beyonce had the best for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
I also found this TikTok on Kanye's 2004 music video for his song, The New Workout Plan, that had my jaw on the floor.
Mr. Kanye West warned us back when he made the new workout plan. Just double checked it. He didn't warn us 15 years ago. He warned us 22 years ago. So in this, you see kids are being dragged. And what are they being dragged to? Against their will. You'll see, bam, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Bill Gates, Trump.
For me, that is absolutely not a coincidence that 4 out of the 5 people pictured in this music video have been associated or accused of sexual exploitation in the last couple of years. The other black celebrity who was taking a stand against Jay-Z is none other than 50 Cent. When this latest Jay-Z news broke, 50 Cent posted this absolutely diabolical picture of Jay-Z as the Predator from Alien vs. Predator, while Jay-Z's creepy verse from Young Girl plays. And finally, there's the Barbie rapper lady who has made it extremely well known that she despises Jay-Z and Roc Nation. No one knows exactly why she hates Jay-Z with such a passion, but one of the theories is that Roc Nation actually owes her millions from her deal with Tidal in the 2010s. The other theory is that Roc Nation allegedly had a hand in having her house swatted in April of last year.
Something that happened a few months ago, that if I wasn't going to do it before, something happened a couple months ago.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say that sometimes people can push you so much that they push you all the way into your next calling, into your next blessing, into your next life. And that's what happened with me.
And most recently, there was this year's Grammy joke that set off a series of explosive allegations about Jay-Z from the rapper.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
And y'all already know Nicki was going to respond to that. She posted, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. And you see, she posted Jay-Z. But then she started going in on Jay-Z. She said, your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up.
But y'all, that's all I have for you in this video. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. I'm sure that the comment section will be well behaved and everybody will be respectful and polite. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and you guys will catch me in the next one.